Test, test, test.
Test, test, test. Okay, is it okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this thing.
All right, can you do a countdown in chat? 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Oh, God. I'm gonna load it up.
Okay. We'll do team names here in a second. Okay, I'm ready to go when you are.
Yeah.
Looks like they're actually not quite ready. Okay, so I guess what I expect to see here, we'll start talking a little bit. Squawk PvP, I expect them to go pretty much for a early stop them from bridging strat, as well as a good bed hiding spot, lots of supply chests for pain looping, a lot of resources using some of the power bows or magma cream. So I'd expect them to go to either magma cream blazes or gold. On the other hand, from Plan C, I expect a lot of bridging and no thought and holding W. Overall, I'm still going to give the advantage to Plan C. They do have some decent PvPers though. Just because Ben's on the team, I shouldn't assume that they're all bad at sword. But I don't know. We'll see here. I think they're going to Squawk PvP is just going to see how long they can hold them off while they outgear them. So if it goes to the late game, I'm going to give it a little bit to Squawk PvP here. But we will see. Looks like both teams are ready here. I'll look to the orange side to see how their sleeping situation goes on the start. Ready to go? Let's see.
I know Plan C has interesting bed strat. Hopefully they're able to pull off.
Interesting. All 4 members sleeping in the default bed on Squawk's side.
Plan C.
Both sides going for an early spider bridge. Contranauts. A ton of stone storage, so they're already getting the pain loop chest ready. Oh, the watered bed. You don't see this a lot, actually. Can you spawn in the corners when it's watered?
You can. Yeah, actually, one of the teams in the last game used this method. Pretty good. It's
Con,
protected from fireballs.
interesting. Oh yeah, Con did fall and TP back, no problem. On top of the cows, they're already near potions. Interesting. And Squawk PvP looking like they might put their bed up on skeletons if I had to guess. Yep, they will. Interesting. Ooh.
Plancy is moving their bed now. They just broke it. Khan is going down underneath. He has a boat ready.
Okay, so they boated through here. And then they're going to use the boat to get out. Wow. You hate to see it, kids. The phantom boat returns. Oh, this is almost game over. Wow. So if they go under, they will notice the phantom boat.
Yeah. But I think what Squawk can do is still block up above here and prevent them from getting
From
up.
coming up, yeah.
And they'll be stuck in this bedrock area.
Interesting. So if you put one block, then they'll just take suffocation?
I believe so. I believe the boat won't eject them above the bedrock.
You see Khan getting to the zombie pigment, so they're going to go for more of a long game strat as well. This is not what I was expecting from them. I'm quite impressed. Plancy actually looks like they put some work in here. It turns out the side that does not have Hive Raven has the more cheese strat. Interesting.
Hive and Paul are having a fireball showdown right now.
Oh!
Ooh.
Oh! Ooh. Okay, I see you. Oh, and Slumpy's going for the flex here. He says, I don't give a damn about your fireball. Oh!
Ooh.
They're going for that quick.
Good communication by Hive and Slumpy right now.
Oof.
He has a 10-second window every time the fireballs are shot.
Right. Interesting.
Oh, we have cheese.
It's bridging out of
Cheese
wood.
on the other fireball.
And I don't think Paul has a sword. Oh, Slumpy giving it. Okay, I see you. He's gonna try and break that
He does not have a
sword.
pick. I don't know how cheese fell out either.
Maybe he got fireballed as well. Khan has 12 blaze rods. So that's going to get them some arrows and some flame bows. Ben, as typical, can't run this PvE wolves. Oh, he'll get it. Still trying to break the spawner. Wow, that is taking a long time. And we got some backup coming here. Do they have swords, though? They do not. Ooh!
Very interesting.
Slumpy boy is clean. Now going to Flint, so Khan's looking to get some arrows and get those flame bows going. Well, Sub looks like he's gotten some gold here.
Paul is wearing a helmet, which we don't see that often in this this round.
That's true. People aren't smart enough. Oh, there's an Enderman there. They did not light up their chests. Oh, and down goes the supply chest.
Clancy was able to win that 2v2 at the fireball.
Well played. And he will get control, it looks like, of their fireball here. Does he see them all on top of skeletons? That's big if so. And Paul's going to see them all here. This is going to be an important fight. He's low, he's one hit though. Ooh, I almost got this help from Cheese.
See if Cheese can hit the shot.
The combo.
Here we go.
Doesn't take any hearts. Use Paul's stuff mostly out of the world. Should be happy with that. See if Slumpy tries to get some positioning. I'm not seeing a lot of looting going on this side. Let's see what Sub has. Okay, 19 blaze rods and a lot of gold. So yeah, he's gonna get some skeleton arrows now. It looks like.
One flaw in like Plan C's kind of bed setup is that they might Squawk PvP might naturally look to block off like this area to prevent them from spawning, and might accidentally like stop them from being able to go up.
Yeah, I agree. That's definitely not that unrealistic that they look to block that up.
Yeah.
Slumpy is putting in really good work here. He's going to get on cows. He's going to try and sneak it, but I know Cheese saw him. Oh, avoid him! Well played.
Probably better way to do this would to have multiple boats like around down there.
First, that's a really good idea. Multiple ways to get up. Hive getting another shell and cheese. It looks like I got a two-man push here. Paul not with a sword. Not enough pain looping materials here on the Plan C side. But man, their bed could really win them this game, or maybe lose them. We'll see. Ooh, Slumpy going for it.
Connor have a ton of arrows right now and stuff to make bows.
Slumpy's gonna get the wood spawner broken here. That's really, really big. He got it. Paul going for the fist PvP.
Interesting showdown over here.
Ooh.
Not sure why Plan C isn't spending some time making swords, because it'd be a lot more effective than what they're currently doing.
For sure. I'd really like to see them light up some of their stuff here on Squawk PvP side. They're going to have the same problem again. Sub is just going to farm this game away. So it looks like you can spawn in ladders. You can also spawn in buttons. So that's just so they can't block it off. I'd actually like to see Plan C do the same thing.
Yeah, definitely.
And out come the bows, and all of a sudden they are a lot stronger. Actually, that's it's gonna be rough here for Paul trying to get up, as now multiple members on Squawk do have bows ready, and Sub is still farming, so that's not the end of it.
Cheese has a flame bow now, so
Ah, they're gonna fight fire with fire. It's beautiful.
yeah.
Now I'm interested if when Slumpy was getting the kills there, if he noticed where people were spawning, that they are around the starting bed area at least.
Looks like Clancy is also utilizing the free leather chestplate upgrade given by one of the trades. You can get Prot 1 for free.
Yeah, literally you don't have to pay anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised more teams haven't been using that.
Cheese is at the second fireball.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's... Yeah, he is going to try and ruin some of their bridges, but these fireballs are just too unreliable.
Yeah.
The accuracy on them is not perfect, and they don't even set things on fire reliably when you do hit targets, so... So we see all four members of Plan C are here. Ooh, that bridge is so unsafe, and it looks like Hive's gonna feel the pain from that one.
Multiple flame bows coming out.
Wow. Meanwhile, Sub is still farming. Sorry about the volume there, guys. Sub's still farming, so they really should figure that out sooner rather than later, that he needs to stop.
This seems like their big push because I don't think they have any more resources left over, so if this
Right.
doesn't work for them.
Yeah, I mean, the problem with Squawk's plan of just, attacking right from this fireball is now they have a beautiful lockdown here on Plant C's side where they have the high ground due to the fireball. They can perfectly see where they're spawning after these kills. Yeah, I don't know, I don't like this bed placement here. I think it's, if you're going to get offended, it's pretty obvious that it's going to be from that fireball where you start the bridge over, so it's only a matter of time until someone sees where you spawn. I think even the backside of skeletons would at least maybe make it confusing if they're coming from pigment or flint. It's only sneaky if someone's offending from lower levels.
Yeah. The thing is, Clancy doesn't have too good of armor, so once they get into melee range, with Squawk PvP respawning, they might be able to get a few kills.
And that's enough kills. Ooh, okay, they know right where their spawn is. Time for pain looping.
They do not have many swords ready for this.
I think this is going to be it. Good idea by Hive, I think, giving them a little bit of breathing room to open some chests. But seriously,
Bro?
what was all the point of all this setup and all this farming if you don't even have stone swords ready? It seems futile.
Looks like Seawants is gonna start bridging from potions.
Yep, and looks like Khan has also got their wood spawner. Honestly, I wouldn't. Oh, they didn't even go to Cobble. They never went to Cobble. I can't believe that. That's just so unsustainable. Honestly, what I'd like to see from Plan C is them just kind of take it slow from here.
They are really limited on arrows. They have about 10 each at this point.
This is not good, I don't think, for Plan C. Oh, good. That was a really good disengage, actually.
They just need swords. If they can kill them.
Yep, this is not good for Plan C. Wow. That was a throw.
Ooh. That's donating over some flame bows, and they already had arrows ready here, so.
Wow, that is a big throw. Yeah, you got to take that. You got to realize they haven't been to Cobble. Okay, you know right where their bed is. You have them all starved on a one-wide bridge. At that point, why not just put two people here to pressure and just make sure no one pushes? And then at that point, just slowly starve them of resources and get really strong resources.
Just take out spawners.
Yeah.
Another issue for Squawk PvP with their bed over there is they're not spawning wolves, so they don't have reliable access to blocks.
Right.
Unless they go forward to this woods. Oh, the wood spawner is destroyed also. So.
Yeah, on both sides there's no wood spawners, so yeah, I just, you know what, I think Plan C didn't realize that there's ladders there. They thought that'd be a lot more easier to cover up, but with the ladders there, it's actually pretty strong.
Yeah, definitely.
When are you going to be able to break a ladder with 3 guys punching you? It's pretty hard. I think your better option is actually, and they don't even know which one the bed is in.
Yeah, it's a 50-50.
So there's 4 possible spawning spaces, and they have to block up all 4 of those, and there's 6 possible they have to block up. Actually, as much as I don't like the bed spot, I really do like the bed format.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think Plan C had axes there, so that's kind of, when you see the beds made out of wood, you don't have an axe, you're never going to get it. I do like the use of the stairs here to come right up the middle. It's going to get blocked off probably, but for now. Okay,
Oof.
let's see
Friendly
how
fire
obvious
right
it
there.
is. Are they gonna see cheese coming up? Yeah, you can see those name tags, see them come right out of the water. I don't think they're gonna realize it's a possibility, but if you look, it's really, it's not that obvious, but it is possible. Also, they kept this wool here as a way to get out, the little side boat trick, but they don't really have any blocks down here, so if they do have to boat out the side, they're kind of screwed, honestly.
I think that was the way they got in, actually.
Right, but I think that they need to have that as a backup plan, right?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So I'd like to see, like, they don't really have any stuff for pain looping. They have pretty much nothing at this point. The only saving grace is that their bed is not an immediate problem. So I guess, how do you kill this bed, though?
I think you're gonna have to break through obsidian.
So you block it all up and then break
You
through
block it
obsidian?
off, break through obsidian, yeah.
Yeah. And the problem is even if then when they go in here and break the bed, it's so hard to void it. Like, how are you ever going to void it? You have to kill all
Kill
four of them.
them, yeah.
You can't just break the bed and throw it down. One thing that would be smart, do they know where this bed is? So if it gets broken, will they know the same spot to place it back? That probably won't matter.
Looks like Khan's going to cobble now.
They don't have a wood spawner in order to make the storage with still, so.
Yeah, there's a ton of, you can mine the
You have the wood, for sure.
logs on the side, yeah.
Oh, yeah, right on the box. I did forget about that. I thought you were talking about the bridge, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And I'm excited to see what happens here. Slumpy doesn't have anything on him. I'm not sure why when they have this many resources, but it's alright.
Okay, they have big brain Contra out here. Let's see if he figures it out.
Hive's going in. He should just die. Yep, that's a good play, actually, dying off the side there. Don't give him any supplies. Let him starve. Ben thinks maybe it's
Looks like they're going
above.
for spawners.
Oh, the skeleton parkour.
Did not block it off properly, though.
Just really need to figure out that they need to block this off. They keep going to make progress on the wool without blocking the doorway off. I think they'd learn.
Oh, they're just not going for the spawners. They're just blocking it from below.
Yeah, I mean, that's just as effective, I suppose, for the short term. Cheese is going to go on some offense here. He says, screw it, you're never going to find our bed anyways, I'll just go for yours. And honestly, it's true. The more that they kill them and respawn them, the more their chances of them finding it. I don't think they're going to find it at this rate.
Yeah.
Without seeing a couple respawns, without someone shifting.
Okay, so Ben kind of saw. He's looking now. He doesn't see the bed under there.
Oh,
He's
he
trying
did
to...
break it open.
Oh, he blocked it off.
I think it's still. I mean, Khan's just gonna break those blocks, right?
Yeah. Hopefully. Maybe it still works. Yeah.
Oh! Getting PvP'd, two of them. Or is it one?
So
It's
two of
two.
them are stuck here until Khan comes back or Paul.
Now they need to put some signs or ladders there. No, he's hitting him up. And that's actually big that he suffocated in a wall in chat, because now Ben sees that and he says, okay, that's the spot you need to place it. And if I would really expect him to be smarter and place more boats under here, because if you place 5 or 6 boats, all of a sudden it becomes very hard. I guess an alternative strat is going under yourself and then boating. Like if you can make an underbridge and then boat in.
Yeah. They do take a heart of damage every time they come through that, though.
Buggy's going to come up and actually challenge Sub with a sword for the first time in a while. With Paul's help. I think they're going to be able to get a bow here. Oh, Hive's here to back him up. Maybe not.
I think Squawk PvP's bed has been broken. That's what chat's saying.
Oh no, did I miss it? I'm sorry. No, I missed it. No, I'm sorry, chat.
I missed it too, don't worry.
Yeah, clipping bedrock is not illegal. They did not read the rules that were specific for cube control. They specifically said, DJ said in chat what was illegal and what was illegal. In hindsight, maybe, yeah. I'm sorry, chat. Wow. So I guess it was Cheese that had broken the bed.
Yeah, it must have been one of those. Yeah, it must have been Cheese who got passed. C1's broke it. Thank you, Sperlin.
Wow. So Squawk PvP is now 1-1, while Plan C is 2-0. Wow.
Gonna move Cheese in.
I got Cheese here in the channel. We'll see if anyone on Squawk wants to. So yeah, it says the following rules from RMCT standard rules that will apply. It's 2-9, 2-10, 2-11, 2-12, all of 4, and 5. If we look at what 2-9 is, log out, log in.
Possibly salty about this fold? I couldn't possibly see that.
Log out / log in as a means to gain any advantage, use any external tools such as like hack clients or things like this, using any resource pack, blah, 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 gain any information about any tournament match while it's in progress, so that's obviously not that. All of 4 and 5. General constraints is section 4, that's scheduling using voice chat, being officiated. In section 5, the referees can use their own determination to see if they broke any rules, and that they'll be forfeited the match. So that does not. Yeah, Ben, that's right. He did say that section of the rule set specifically.
Some H not
Can't
reading.
move Hive Raven.
You can't?
No.
Let me try.
What?
I can't move him either. Maybe I'll just move Ben.
Oh, he's in
Hive's
here.
here.
Oh. Okay,
How'd you
Hive.
get in here?
How's it going?
So, good, I guess.
Good, I
Yes.
guess. Coming from Mr. Hopper Boy? Yikes.
Hey, I mean, like, it's interesting being on this side of it. My one question is, what's going to happen in the other maps on this? Shouldn't both teams do this?
Yeah, but if both teams do it, both teams know how to
Right, but if
do
both
it.
teams do it, that is going to be the most incredibly frustrating attack that either team could possibly do, right?
Ben
Because
almost
go
had it.
incredibly.
It's honestly not that overpowered.
Wait, Ben almost
Yeah.
had it? How did Ben almost get it?
He placed 2 blocks, which stopped them from being able to get out. The only thing, and he caused them to suffocate. There was nothing they could do at that point. The only thing they could do.
But how do you kill those people?
You have to go through. There's there are obsidian blocks where the bed is originally placed.
Yep.
So if you're able to block off their spots for them to come out, you can break through the obsidian and
So you
they'll
go
all be
down
in
there
there.
through the obsidian?
Nope.
Yeah, or you can boat up from the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
To break the bed.
We voted up through the bottom.
The only way we could have essentially gotten that is either boating up through the bottom or digging through the obsidian.
Yes, but that's the only way that's practical is after you've stopped all 4 of them from being able to come up, which essentially means
so
finding the
that's
spot where they
crazy.
come up. I mean, yeah, it is crazy, to be honest with you. Honestly, but you could say the same thing
So-
about yours. How do you ever break your bed if there's people spawning on it? Right? Like, if there's people spawning, you never break those ladders.
TNT would do it.
Yeah, TNT would do the
would do
same
it.
thing against their bed, right?
If you got through the obsidian.
Yeah, get to the obsidian, place 1 TNT, and...
Yeah, that was a confusing one to attack against.
Yeah, for sure. If you don't know that's going on, it's very, very
the
difficult.
question is, I think it's going to be because if any team does that and the other team doesn't in a match for the rest of this tournament, I mean, the team that does this is going to win.
Yeah, I mean,
Right?
you could say that. I think there's a certain idea now where people will expect it, and it also is a lot easier. Like, for you guys to play against it, really, really hard. But now that it's known, I think it's possible to kind of come up with some ways about to go about it. But honestly, I was really impressed that Ben kind of figured it out. He placed 2 blocks where they were coming up from the boat, and 2 people suffocated in the wall because of it. So overall, like, he almost had it. It was just if a little bit more pressure was there to kill the people that broke those wood blocks.
I think, like, even if we managed to suffocate you, I don't know what we would have done next.
I think you trade for TNT and then break the obsidian.
Well, we didn't even know that it was, I guess, yeah.
I think after you block them up, you just wait around for a couple minutes to see if they're ever going to come out or if there's any counterplay that they have prepared. And if not, then you start just hyper farming TNT armor and mining.
So if any of the rest of this tournament, if anyone doesn't do that, they're kind of fools, right?
Maybe.
Or they're not toxic pieces of shit.
Or there's a gentleman's
It's been
agreement.
done. True.
Yeah, it seems like teams are making gentlemen's agreements.
Huh. When you're...
All right, well, we'll see you in the bracket stage.
Sure, dude.
It's a lot of confidence there. But yeah, well played to both of you guys. Definitely a lot of swings in that
good
match.
Good
Yes.
game.
Okay, so that's that fixes that, I guess. We're gonna stop the stream here, but we should start again in how long actually? Let's see.
Less than 10 minutes.
I can
Oh
just
no, 20. Yeah, 10 minutes.
10, 15. Yeah, it's 11 minutes from now. Maybe we'll just keep the stream on. We'll just take a little bit of a break here, and then maybe
You can drop it just so I can change the
the title and stuff. Sounds good.
title. Yeah.
So we'll stop it here. We'll be back in a couple minutes.